Is it on? There it is. Today only 3 minutes of, well, almost 4 actually. Well, yeah, depending. 3.5 minutes of waiting for this shit to load in. We're back. Hello. Did you know that this game does not have a full screen mode, actually? There's only windowed mode and well, there's full screen window and full screen, well, is it full screen if it's window? Windowed and borderless windowed. If nothing else. Right. We've been killing things. I've also looked into things like weapons, where I've learned the weapon deals the revolver deals a little bit more damage compared to a pistol. I think pistol also takes 60% of health at a headshot, while the revolver does 70, making it still a double shot thing to be dealing with. The revolver has execution of 2 shots instead of 3, but that might be online stats. It's slightly better than a pistol, yeah, but still not good enough to one-shot kill a clicker, I guess, or anything really. We're here, we've been shining a light on. Alright, I still didn't Google why I've got this fucking ghosting effect. But anyway. Is this wet? It's so wet that it's flowing. Is there running water because of the rain? Maybe. Right, we've been making everything, taking everything. We're full on everything, other than a shiv maybe. Because we still might end up needing to pick up one. We're full health. We've been taking drugs recently. We definitely can't just go there, but we can go down this, well, stairs, ramp. We can go down the ramp. What does he do when we pull it out? Does he cock the hammer on the revolver as well? Just like with the pistol? Do it, Joe. No. It's only double action. Not that it really matters when it comes to us pulling the trigger.
Get through here.
Though it does matter with fire rate. Rate of fire, specifically. Oh yeah, straight through the downpour alley. High quality AI pathing here. Good thing that I've selected that option. Get through here, we're already like 2 levels down. And we're just looking for an exit through the window to continue towards the Capitol building of Boston. To leave Ellie to her own devices. Holy shit. Right. In the meantime, in the real world actually, Starfield, is it? The newest space game, the newest game and a space game at the same time from Bethesda came out. And it's mediocre, if not outright bad. It's compared to everything else Bethesda has done. And we're being told it's the best Bethesda has done, which is high praise compared knowing that Bethesda hasn't done anything good since Morrowind, really. And Fallout New Vegas was made by Obsidian more than Bethesda, but that's beside the point either, as well maybe. Yes, so Starfield is weak. And as I understand, I think that's what the case is all about. Starfield has modding support. Oh.
After we get back, we can take it easy for a little while.
Oh yeah.
You want to take it easy.
A short
You're
game.
the one always going on about laying low.
And you always brush me off.
Well, I won't this time.
I believe it when I see it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, get under the fucking ceiling here. Floor of a previous level, perhaps. Floor of a previous floor, yeah, because English is good. Step away, I'm gonna need to go there. Fuck off. Go away, woman. Women were a mistake. Yeah, and don't get rained on. So Starfield has modding support, just like other titles like Fallout and The Elder Scrolls, of course. And Starfield is, other than being mediocre to bad, when with story and gameplay. But supposedly it's a giant fetch quest, and you're just visiting empty worlds with nothing on them to do. And I can believe that. I played No Man's Sky the first time around. I should go back to that game one day. Once I'm fucking old and can't breathe properly. What I'm trying to say is that it's gonna be a long time since I'll care to play that. Supposedly it's good now too. Yeah. Are we just jumping over? No, we're not. Are we? All right. All right. We're supposed to go around. Yeah. But it's all this water here is here because of what? Oh, hey, look, interactive world. World you can interact with. This whole fucking pool of water is here. What for? I can't dive. Not here. I can't crouch underneath the water surface to look down and see whether we actually have any loot there. I've moved back and forth. There were no prompts for me to hit the use key. I know where to go, that's fine. Hit the use key to... Alright, also I haven't rebound the keys to make it better for me. Any keys to pick up items that I can't see though. That hint is really not necessary. Good thing you just stood here, right in the rain. It's night, it's cold, it's spring, so it's colder than summer, obviously. It's raining, and it's a night, so it's cold, and wet and cold. And you decided to get wet. Cool. So Starfield was being... Well, it has mod support, of course. As per Bethesda game, which is fine. Oh hey, corpse. I haven't even noticed it the first time I climbed in. And also unhitched my game now. There we go. It's an old corpse. Bonafide. I think it was here once the bombs fell. The saturation bombing. That's what killed him. And he's been dead for quite a while, so not even the fungus has the ability to draw nutrients from that. Not from the cotton, not from the leather, not from the bones. And also probably polyester. The mixed fabrics and shit. You know how Christianity is. Or Orthodox Judaism. Because that's in the Old Testament, right? So Torah, I think, has guidelines on not mixing wool and linen, or polyester and cotton, or leather and what goes with the silk for the lining. Why not? Don't mix fabrics. That's a sin, actually. Anyway, Starfield, right? Starfield has modding support, and apparently, I guess, Starfield decided to be inclusive. What are you doing? You get there? Decided to be inclusive and allow for things like selecting your own pronouns, I guess. People say. And of course, creating your own character, your own avatar. And on one hand, it's not a big issue to be able to have the ability to select your pronouns on top of how your character looks like. But now, on one hand, right away, you'd think this is to accommodate people with sexual identity disorders, right? The transsexuals. And my stance on that is, if I was transsexual, and for the sake of argument, let's say that I'm a man trapped in this woman's body, this extremely hot woman's body with massive tits, tight ass, thin waist and all, right? Oh hey, look at all these parts. Alcohol is already full. You can pick up. Oh, we don't get to unstick from the wall. We have to shimmy through all that. And pills. Good thing I came here, actually. When I tried to do something similar like that, which is, climb in and explore that area where we first fought the military, having a full-blown encounter, we couldn't do that, and we couldn't explore, and we couldn't have found more items. alcohol, alcohol. I have nothing else to do. I can't craft here. That's what I'm talking about. It is a little bit late. Alright, by the way, kind of important. I'm not gonna have too long of a stream. That is to say, I'm gonna have a pretty short stream, only about 2 hours. But you've got things I can still pick up. Scissor parts, the blade parts. I've got alcohol and rags, but I've got hardly have anything to make out of them. Like, obviously I can make first aid kits, which is to say, antiseptic bandages. Not like first aid, not like sewing kit and shit like that. And tourniquet even. Because what good is tourniquet soaked in all alcohol? That doesn't help more. Alcohol and rag. We're not making explosives, we're not making gunpowder, I guess. And that's also not made out of alcohol or rags. We're not making shivs, we don't need to. We can find one. A bottle, half a bottle of alcohol is gonna just be left behind. Bit of a pity. Out of all things, out of all alcohols that we can have, wine is something that turns into vinegar. However, vodka, fortunately, just doesn't expire. It continues to be alcohol, I'm pretty sure. It doesn't break down in warm temperature. Did I pick up anything else? Like, there's like... It looks like there is a long object. Maybe it was the blade pieces. No. Alright. I guess I can't. Well, there's nothing I can do about this bottle of alcohol. This doesn't look like rubbing alcohol, it looks like drinking alcohol. It's fine either way, it's gonna be ethanol. Let's get the fuck out of the way. I need to get off the ledge. Right. So if I was a man, born a man, trapped in this extremely hot and attractive woman's body, my brain developed not in accordance with the rest of my genetics due to environmental and similar to that factors, the non-genetic factors, and the morphology of my brain now is different, therefore female. Oh hey, we're all going here. The whistling here, damn, through this air conditioning unit, and we're like a few floors above ground as well, about ground level. What is this place that it would have that much of a venting fucking setup? Like, this looks like some industrial shit that needs to blow hella air around. Right, and this is the pool that we couldn't climb, right? I guess. So, a man trapped in this extremely hot woman's body. And I thought to myself, I would identify as a man because I would have ended up with brain morphology more akin to a woman's, a female. I'd say, oh, it's time for me to play. Oh, life is so hard. My whole body does not represent who I am, who I think I am, who I feel like. Doesn't support how I behave. I've got a bad job. I've got mediocre grades, let's say. I don't know. You know, bad weather, family sport, bad health or something. Oh hey, there's something going on there, I think. At least they look like they're looking at something. Shit is going down and none of it's fun. But I'm coming back home. Oh, look at all those. I can pick up all of them at once. That's interesting. Because the pile was big, essentially, right? There's like 4 pieces. Each of them is 1. But it could have been represented by a single bolt or a single nut. And just as soon as we come closer, it says how many of them there actually is. So like 4 or 12 or whatever is the number. But that would be just one thing to pick up. That counts for however many, right? With the regulation of the difficulty and scarcity of resources. But that means it would be small. So maybe they separated it into more objects, lowered the number, and still let you pick them all up with one button press to make it larger and easier to spot in general. To make sure, or like make it so that it's easier for you to actually pick up. I've got those parts right. We can use them only at a workbench, I guess. To improve shit. We're still going on. Oh, it's like metro station. Maybe that's why the giant vents were there. So it's like the subway underground station that can lead you to the building, and you can enter it from underneath. It's fine architecturally, I guess, but that's not something I expect really. One more thing here. There be a bench. I guess not. It's more alcohol. I can't even pick up, but feel free. Alright, did I mention that? Did I finish that thought? I've got a lot of thoughts to finish. Tess came by to our apartment at the beginning of the game, took our whiskey, and asked if we want any whiskey that we have. It's our whiskey. We'll decide whether we want it or not, and you don't get to just drink it. And I think I mentioned when she was just patting her wounds.
This sleeve. Firefly.
Yeah.
These guys aren't doing well in or out of the city. I just hope there's someone alive to meet us at the drop-off.
It's gonna be fine. Grab his Molotovs.
Oh, now we'll be able to create them with rags and alcohol as well, and that will allow us to actually make them and go get the alcohol left. Firefly, yeah, from far away he looked bone white, but he's just bald. I thought he's a skeleton, so he was lying around here for a while now. This is the Molotov. Yeah, a Molotov. Set fire in an area. Hold to aim and press to arc throw. Okay. I know how that works. And now we're able to craft them. There we go. Tutorial unlocked. So we might as well craft one, since we don't have maximum and we have shit to pick up. So let's booze. Oh, why is it red? Do not throw it down in here. Is it red for danger or red for impossible to do that right now? There we go. It does change. It might be impossible to do it here. Like a limiter for your own safety. It's already a light. That's not the best. There we go. Yeah. It's all about this realism, how you're scavenging things. I've got limited inventory. But the bottle, it's already a light. It's already on fire and you can just stuff it in your pocket. That's fine. Alright, what was it that I was talking about again? Alright, I won't be able to come back because it's possible to climb. Because we've already... fuck me, dude. But I guess it's fine, we're already almost full... Well, we're already full on rags and almost already full on alcohol anyway. So we're gonna be short on things. We ought to use the Molotov eventually to test it out. It'll give us an opportunity, I'm pretty sure. But also I don't really want to waste it. I'd rather shoot the revolver a little bit more. I guess I'll throw the Molotov. It should be distracting as well because of the braking. And I don't know if a clicker can... Oh, hey. Good thing that you've come over. Yeah, pills here. Pills here. If I'll throw a bottle like on a wall and the alcohol splashes, remains on fire, then a clicker runs in because it's not reacting to the light. Will it react to the heat? Will it just stand there, catch fire and die one hit kill? Or not? So me being trapped in this extremely attractive woman and my whole life being bad or bad enough that I would rather what would be the word? Engulf myself, immerse, actually, yeah, specifically immerse myself in fiction, whether movies, whether video games, computer games. I come back home to my computer, turn it on and put on a game, because Starfield came out now and I'm like, oh yeah, man, Starfield is out. I'm gonna make a character. It's gonna be representative of me. It's gonna be my avatar. It's gonna be me in this different world. I'm gonna have a different life in a different world, but it will still be me. I'm gonna identify as this character. I'm gonna identify. I will self-insert. I'll just act like I would act. It will be reflective of me, and I identify as a man. Maybe not many people know about that, but I do. My brain works like that. I behave like that. I'm a man, so I'm gonna make a character that represents me, and I'm gonna make a male. I'm gonna make a male. He's gonna be referred to as him, and he's gonna have male voice and male genitals. So what do I need to do to accomplish that? I move my mouse over to the option that says character creation, choose your gender, male. Instead of choose your facial structure, choose your whatever you've got on your chest, choose your waist size, choose your hips size, choose your genitals, choose the length of your dick, choose the kind of ass you want to have. You just pick male because you think you are male. Because you are male. Because you are your brain. But nah, you get all those separate sliders so that you can make the broken version of yourself. If you identify as a man, if you want to be fully the man that you identify as, that you think you are, just select a male and be done with it, right? Who the fuck really wants to make a caricature like that? This freak of nature that has giant tits and a giant dick, and you're not having hot, steamy, futa sex scenes in the video game anyway. Do they actually program that? Because Baldur's Gate has that. That is to say that you're picking your genitals rather than just selecting male and having male features, all male features of primary, secondary, and tertiary sexual characteristics. You can pick all of those separately. Have a beard but female face, not have tits but have a dick, or have tits and a dick but no balls though, so that it's not gay. What's this paper? And then I'll continue the rant. Meet up with second Firefly. Second Firefly, it looks like second and then a comma and then Firefly, but no, it's a part of the letter F. Second Firefly team at Capitol Building. Right, and they're already dying, so something's amiss. Aubergine Cafe. Fucking something. And then it's probably girl, 5'3". It Warsold, red hair. Read. Capitol Gold Dome, right. Girl, 5'3", 14 years old, red hair. Ellie's a redhead?
They're from the quarantine zone.
See? They're not our guys.
Her hair is chestnut colored. She's not a redhead. No one was mistaken. She has brown hair. In the second game she's got brown hair, even browner than just brown hair. They're not red. She's not a redhead. It's not strawberry red. It's chestnut brown. Look at her. It might look a little bit red now because first off she's wet, if you know what I mean, and second, it's brown, so browns are a shade of orange and red. I would have never said she's a redhead. I would never have described her as redhead. And no matter how many times you repeat it, even though it's hotter for her to be a redhead, she's not a redhead. Also, she has the wrong face, so I wouldn't even want her to be a redhead. Also, look at all the, yeah? Look at all those pictures and videos. She doesn't look any more redhead because someone picked this paper and decided to make it actually more red than brown. So that checks out. No, it's all brown. So I'm making a male, right? Because I identify as a male. So I want to be represented in the game simply like that instead of making a freak of nature because I can. People who use all those options to make freaks of nature like that, with giant dicks and giant tits and female face but facial hair, those are the people that don't need those options. Those are the straight people who want to just make an abomination and play with that. I mean, fucking, again, look at what you can do in Dark Souls or actually Oblivion character creation. You can make a disgusting green goblin, pear-faced, fucking, with a nose bigger than your forehead. By volume, by mass, actually. You can do... Oh, hey. This looks like Titanfall. Like with the helmet. And it's like futuristic, some sort of war movie. Oh. I've still got the bottle. Where would that be? In the throwable, I guess. Craft more. Can I craft more bricks? No. The game hitched. Yeah. And it's on the 9. I should reselect those as well. Swap right. So imagine you already know what kind of abomination straight people can make with enough freedom in the toolset at character creations. They're not making a fucking green-skinned, purple-haired goblin to identify better with the avatar in the world. They do it because it's funny. They do it to laugh at it. And also because they will never see that face again. Because first off, it faces away from them, like Joel right now. And second, they're gonna put a helmet on them. And they're not gonna look at the face anymore either. Or because of that as well. Oh, we've got a... Shit.
Over there, see him?
Shit.
They're speaking pretty loudly. And also... Cover what?
Okay, Joel, you take point. I'll watch the rear. Ellie, no matter what, you stay right on his heels. Sure. You stay sharp.
And here we are tutorialized on how she will continue sneaking with us, but not break ourselves. Stealth clickers with a shift, sneak up and press E to grab them. We can hear multiple, there's a bottle, and we are capable of using our Molotovs here too. I don't remember seeing this encounter, not like the previous one either, but I wanna use the bottle and see how it works. I mean, that's the whole point of the bottle. Also, they're using echolocation, which means the line of sight isn't exactly how it works. Like, we've got half cover here, waist high cover. Oh, this sounds like there's a lot of them. So, I think if the sun... Does it work like that or not? They can send audio waves around, and the sound waves can bounce off of us and come back to them. Would that be enough for them to know that we're here? Because we can sort of kind of be behind cover, but as long as if we're in the open, they'll actually spot us. Alright, talking about echolocation. It should, because we've got a hearing aid. A hearing tool to see where the enemy is. There's like 2 of them here. And we can see through walls with it. There's a second one. We could be shivving them. Oh, fuck. I was actually supposed to be using the Molotov. Fuck. And now this... Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Everything's still going wrong. I'm slamming the doors, first of all. Causing noise and making them... and luring them in. Oh, hey. There's something I can pick up here, actually. Oh, look. A shiv. Still doesn't know, alright. So that would be the area of effect, huh? It wasn't too big. I was hoping to get those two all at once. I don't know, we'll give it a moment. I've got things to talk about. I've got time to kill. What am I doing here? Killing time. What are you supposed to do? I'm sure you'll figure it out. So yeah, straight people are making abominations just because they can. Straight people are now making abominations just because they can. Not and straight people are making the abominations in the games just because they can. And those tools are not used by the sexual identity disordered people to make the character that represents them, being the wrong gender, trapped in the wrong sex, being this freak of nature, halfway this way, halfway that way, not being representative of who you are, who you want to be, how do you perceive yourself. Yeah. Thanks for that. But anyway, apparently you can select your pronouns here in the newest game. And shit. If only I could lure them both in. How about that, huh? Wanna try that? I wanna try that. Let's see. Go in there, go in there. All three, all three. Giga combo. Alright, they're still on fire, but only a little bit though. My plank is breaking apart. This one's still on fire. Now that's gonna be problematic. I still had a little bit of... Alright, that went well enough. Alright. Alright, let's take a bottle. It was enough for the plank to be used. I guess they did come here because of us being here. Right, so let's use the revolver now. I'll have one more Molotov. It doesn't kill them too fast now, does it? So it's not like a certain kill. Kinda gay. Alright. But we've got a revolver. The guy dropped revolver ammo. Oh, hey. We could waste some revolver ammo and also some pistol ammo. We've got options again. Man, easy game. Look at all that ammo. If only I had deeper pockets, I guess. If only I had a bag that I could put that in. If only I had a spare hand to just carry them in my arm. My hand. Why can't I carry all those... what is it? Ammo. All that ammo. There's no one else here. Is here. It's not like I can even waste my ammo on that. So the abomination. And so since the game has modding support, people are modding all that options for pronouns. Oh, I think maybe the problem is that it's not that it's that you're selecting pronouns separately from your character's sex. And that's that. It might be that you've got more than he, him, and she, her pronouns. I don't know, I didn't play the game. Also, yeah, this is a financial channel, and here's a financial advice. Don't pre-order games. You don't know what the game is. Now the review have come, and you know the game is bad, so you would have wasted your money. Don't pre-order games. Save your money. Use your money to buy something important, something meaningful, instead of wasting it on entertainment. Entertainment in digital millennia can be achieved and obtained for free. So you should steal from the awful corporations, pirate their copyrighted. It's copyright, not copywriting. Oh? No, that's just a bench. Huh? Still do hear noises. Might be clickers, might not be. Steal from the corporations and use that money to do something that you need. Buy better food, maybe better quality. Buy electric car. Oh, would you download a car? I'd fucking download a car. We talked about downloading 3D goods or physical goods. Not quite exactly what it. Never mind. Watch my Black Mesa video, one of them, one of the later ones. The one where we get the Tau cannon. Watch that one. To learn about the downloading physical goods. Yes. So I think those extra pronouns, or maybe it's also, I don't know how it works. This is what it might be. One way or another, mods allow, well, people are modding the game, and they're modding those pronouns out. And those mods exist. They're put on one of the biggest modding pages, websites, and people are banned for that, and the mods are deleted from there, delisted, to say the least. And this is giga gay, because it's freedom of expression for you to mod. It's not mandatory, it's not necessary, and that's their freedom of expression. Now, on the other hand, the website as a company has a freedom of association, and they don't have to associate themselves with people who make such mods. They can ban them, they can remove the mods, but there are mods that allow you to marry children in Bethesda games. And someone would argue this is a bigger crime than this is a bigger crime that you can act upon in the game. Well, crime. This is more immoral. This is more unethical that you can act upon in the game by taking child brides. Meanwhile, with the pronoun mod, the NPCs in the world will not refer to you by pronouns different than him or her. There will be no Z, there will be no attack helicopter, there will be no them. And this is deemed worse. Not only that, not only are there child bride mods, there is child briding in USA already, legally sanctioned, where old farts marry 12-year-old girls because they're religious. Who would have thought, huh? Not only that, that's just one thing. Bethesda put children in Fallout 3, I think, at least, if not also Fallout, well, and Fallout New Vegas, and maybe Fallout 4 too. In Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, they were, let's even assume for that, but at least in one of the games, right? I'll get there soon enough. Derek at the bookstore is letting us use his safe. When you close tonight, put my stuff in there. 343.78. We're gonna have that in our backpack. All I need to do is remember it. 343.78 for later. It's been on the screen for long enough, I guess. And of course ammo that I can't pick up because I'm full already. In Fallout, children were introduced. Like, there are actually characters who are children. Cool, it's realistic. The world has children. People are reproducing. There would be some children around there, huh? Yeah. Oh, hey. So there's this guy. There's this guy. It might be a runner. And I also could blast him, but also could just choke him out to not waste ammo. However, we're full on fucking both of our firearms. I want to waste some ammo. It's fun to shoot. I love shooting guns. Guns are fun to shoot. It's fun to use guns. Yeah. So children were introduced in Fallout 3, I think, at least. And they were essential NPCs because Bethesda decided that they don't want to support things like torturing children. Even though arguably it's more of a torture of a children if you can kill them over and over again. They didn't want you to kill children. They didn't want you to be able to murder children. And you know, as far as they having had a game made where you could kill a god and sever the threads of prophecy, dooming the world and prompting you to either stay in it or reload a save, they decided to make things like essential NPCs that can't be killed, so that the thread of the prophecy will not be broken, and we can continue the intended main game. They dropped a fucking gun as well. I just can't. My gamer instincts are screaming at me. I can't just leave resources behind. I can just go full... oh fuck. I can just go full gun-ho. Or is it gung-ho? It might be gung-ho because of Vietnamese. As opposed to gun, using a gun. Ho. Gun-ho. And waste ammo because I can, because I've got something to fall back on and I'll be full anyway. But it's like two conflicting things. There are resources that I'm leaving behind that I hate, because I am a hoarder. And there is inefficiency of just wasting them for fun. And being inefficient isn't fun. What a conundrum indeed. Oh hey, another brick. We already have a brick. I don't need more bricks. It's just another brick in the wall anyway. So I was saying the pronouns and children are essential NPCs that you can't kill. Fine, sure, but see, it's a Bethesda game which supports modding. Meaning, you can just make a mod and share a mod where you can unflag all children as essential NPCs and be able to fucking kill them. Blast their fucking heads off, VATS or otherwise. Machine gun, assault rifles, submachine guns, grenades, rocket launchers, shotguns to the face. All those options are available to you thanks to modding. That's fine too. Murdering children, fine. Marrying children, fine. No pronouns, better ban that guy. That guy is a menace. He should be fucking hanged. Because he modded the things out. There are 6 mods, I think, on the massive mod consolidation website, I think. But it's a little bit of a not safe for work mod. There are nude mods at least. If not outright full sex mods. To draw that line, right, between what's tasteful and just pornographic. Vulgar. Shit. That's fine. I've got a... no, it's not a rifle. I've got a revolver. Yeah, he does cock the hammer. We should go away. Fuck. We found more. They can't see... That must be a runner, because it's fucking shouting. Oh, I have to pull it up and then change it. That's how it works. Clicker, because it was making a noise. I mean, well, it was actually a runner because it was making the wrong kind of noise. Not the kind of noise that I was expecting. Like, not the kind of noise a clicker would make. They're there somewhere. I'm really reluctant of actually showing up. Yeah, there we go. Clicker. Ah, fuck. There we go. We had a few misses.
Way to do it?
Yep. Encounter finished, I guess. Now. 34378, was it? Where was that safe? Where is that safe? Huh? Now, can I just blast it? One more. The particle effect is pretty cool on that. You know, as the bullet pulverizes, the lead from the bullet pulverizes from pressure and temperature. Pretty cool. But that didn't open the thing. Fuck you. Do I have to... What's the button? That's the button. Have to reload it? No. Right. That's a firefly possibly as well. Considering that it's not turned into a mushroom. Not yet. Not at all, even, actually. It's weird. You know, because the cordyceps are supposed to continue to hunt, right? To live. One round, was it? Continue to live, to continue to hunt. Continue to hunt, to continue to live, to eat, right? They eat to live, so they can spread the fungus on a greater area as it wanders around, just aimlessly, essentially. So it still needs to be alive to provide that locomotion. 4 revolver rounds. And the pistol rounds here too. Have I just shot 3 actually? 12. We're too short. Because we've got a capacity of 20 right now. But it's fine. We'll find more, we'll be maxed out, and I can carry a revolver for now because I am full on this. I've actually wasted ammo on that. It's fine. It's still fine. I hate leaving behind resources. I hate leaving resources behind. I haven't done that in in Half-Life 2, I think. Did I complain about it as well then? Possibly. Watch my Black Mesa 2. Black Mesa and Half-Life 2 both. Not just 2 as well. Not the second. Playthrough to make sure. That's where I blasted this one. Looks soldier-like. Didn't drop any ammo though. Where are we going? Over there maybe? I don't know. We're looking. We need to find a safe and we need to find... Fucking hell. And we need to find a way forward. It's barricaded, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, murdering children, fine. Marrying children, fine. Not having pronouns, that's crossing the line, and the user needs to be banned as well as his mod needing to be removed. Coming from people who allowed for murder of children mods and children bride mods. Possibly, what's the word for husband to be? Oh hey, a safe. Something we were looking for. Will you just... Okay. 3 input. Fuck, 34? Can I just... Oh, it just goes like that. 3 7 3 4 3 3 4 3, right? 4 3 78. Yes. No. Yes. Okay. And gun parts. And they look like a gun, like a taken apart gun. Cool. Now, yeah, there we go. It's 50 of them. For us to make our gun better. You know, we could be using gun parts to make a rifle better. And we're gonna have a hunting rifle, unfortunately. Right, so we're gonna save on that. I mean, it's a fucking pistol. Look, we were good. We're good. I mean, there's gonna be human enemies, and you can be sneaking up on them as well, not wasting any ammo. So again, rate of fire not needed, capacity not needed, carried ammo not needed, firepower not needed. Instead, we could upgrade a fucking whole ass rifle. Hey, alcohol. And we picked up a shiv, so we don't have to. So we're full on shivs, so we can't craft a shiv. And we're full scissor parts again, leaving resources behind me. How awful is that? It's fucking maximally awful. Because you're allowed to carry 3 pieces of scissors. Of blade. Not only are you carrying parts, but you're also carrying parts of parts. Oh man. Oh man, it's getting to me, man. The time, you know. Red hair, totally. Totally a redhead, totally. What was it about? Pronouns is the word. Yeah. Fucking... Like this, they decided to die on this hill. The mod website. I think that's financially not a sound decision, because now you've stirred up shit over nothing really. It hits no one. It's not mandatory. I'm pretty sure there already exist mods that would allow you to change everyone into black skins to hate on them more, to hate them, to have more reason to murder them, so that you can be, you know, so that you can be more racist in the game. Nothing's stopping you from being racist in a game. Oh, what am I doing? Swapping a bottle for a break. Chips that we don't need, because we're full health. They would be needed if I got hit by the voodoo people, mushroom people. Yeah. Oh man. I don't know. I don't know if this stream will be a little bit shorter than I thought. Cause it's getting to me. It's getting to me. It's a bit late today. Yeah. So that's the big deal. Not only the game is bad, but now the community is bad as well. The dumb community. Again, the administrators. It's all about the power structures. It's all about the people on top. People in power. It's not us. It's not like... It's not that it's all white men have all the power and money. Right? Because mod makers are not only white men, but they also have no power. I don't know. I think I was trying to go somewhere else with that. Sorry for staying in one place for so long, but first off, the game is running low. I've got things to say, and I'm exploring as well. So I think we've explored everything that there is to explore in here. We've been to the exit, and to everything that's closed or opened, really. Store one, yeah. Also, we're not maxed on ammo, because it ended up having the pistol needing to have more rounds. Like we still have a little bit of room for more 9x19 pistol rounds. Okay, legal fiction, just rounds. I know where to go, ahead. See, this is where I need to go. I can tell by the fucking prompt down there with the ladder. We're gonna send little redhead Ellie over there to get it. Oh, you had a little bit of a going there, Joel. Oh, hey. Interactive world. Because with the punch lasers, as they were christened, we're gonna talk about punch lasers some other time, I think. Yeah. It's not that all white men have all the power. It's that all the power is abused, I guess. I don't have power to abuse, unfortunately. Give me some power so I can abuse it. Instead some bitch ass Discord moderator and Reddit moderator as well. Discord and Reddit moderators, the fucking neckbeard, fat ass, fucking ugly ass weebs who got bullied got a semblance of authority and power by becoming a mod on Reddit and on Discord, and starting a mod website, a website for mods, something like that. Oh, hello. And since they made it, they started it, they own it, they make the rules. So they decided to make rules. And then this happens, and they decide to go for their rules to enforce this. It's all or nothing. You're gonna be the fucking bosses of my morality. You're failing at it. Also, children are just NPCs in the world. Sex mods just apply to them because they are NPCs. Worst that can happen is that they're gonna be shorter, so misaligned for the dick. Talking about dick, Ellie's 14. Talking about that. Yeah, so abuse of power, right? It's just.
Holy shit. We actually made it.
No. Don't talk. Don't have a talk without me. I'm the important part here. Don't leave me out of this. What was I about? Yeah, abuse of power. They've got the semblance of power and authority and power, and they just started making rules, making rulings, enforcing opinions. Seriously, like, right? That's a dead horse. That horse is dead enough, and I've got a lot of ammo to go through. And the second thing that I just was gonna go about, Ellie's 14. I said. I was supposed to lead somewhere, wasn't it? Oh, right, yeah. Greta Thunberg, of course. Or Thunberg. Something like that. I'm gonna go with Thunberg because that's how her name is spelled. And spelling should inform pronunciation. Greta Thunberg. We learned about her because her parents are rich and Swedish. So they're rich and white. Well, you see the problem, right? They're white. And one of her parents is a man, so obviously. So she had the time, the ability to tour the world to give her speeches about climate change. And as far as climate change goes, it's awful that it exists and we should do something about it. But also she's 14, was 14. And she was going on protests because her childhood was.
Yes. Let's move.
Still raining.
You guys are pretty good at this stuff.
I am. She hardly did
It's
anything.
called luck. And it is gonna run out.
You're selling yourself short. You're selling me short, Joel. This was all my skill, not your luck, bitch. She was 14 and she was touring the world to talk about climate change, or draw attention to it, more like. Because she wasn't offering solutions. What can she offer? To buy out, to buy everyone a solar panel, a nuclear plant? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah. So she was 14, right? But as we all know, time supposedly exists. At least we can clearly measure it. So time passes by. Let's say, at least. That's something we can definitely agree on. Time passes by. And she got older. She's like over 18 now, I'm pretty sure. And she came up in a discussion somewhere. I don't know if Andrew Tate mentioned her, or who and why mentioned her, and said that they wouldn't have sex with her. And someone commented on that by saying, it's awful to talk about having sex with Greta Thunberg. As in, you know, she's too young. Only the problem is, first off, she's not too young. She's 18. Even by American standard, that's already legal in all states. That's first. So she can legally have sex. She's not too young for sex. She's not too young to be sexualized anymore. She's not too young to star in porn, actually. So no, she's not too young to be doing sex. she's not too young to be mentioned in a discussion about sex. And what's worse is that Greta Thunberg, in this context, was mentioned in a discussion about not having sex with her. I mean, how the fuck much older does Greta Thunberg need to get to be a subject of a discussion about not having sex? Or not having sex with her, like not giving her sex, something like that, right? You fucking American prudes. When is it enough? Until she looks wrinkly? Fuck. Like, teenagers can look like adults already. But if they don't look adult enough, they're still not legal, technically, right? If they don't look legal, they aren't. So then the argument would follow, again, that if they look legal, that they are, right? Only because Greta Thunberg doesn't look too legal, she shouldn't be mentioned in discussions about sex. Yeah, Greta Thunberg, everybody.
Where we going, Tess?
To the gold building.
Capitol building's in this direction.
If only we had a map. If only we could climb a fucking building and look around. If only there were some skyscrapers. If only we were able to remember which way from over there. Oh yeah, we're over here, so it should be like over there. Even I remember that. Yeah, and something else about sex that I was gonna mention. Looking. Something about looks. Don't look for the words here, but somewhat progress. See, we had all this to cross, but unfortunately there was a hole there. But it's golden now, and we needed to crawl all the way across. We couldn't have gotten to this area and jump through. No, we needed to like go higher, go lower, fight clickers, crawl through sewers, subway system, metro system. That I've correctly guessed that it is actually a subway, and that the giant vents would be about subway. Oh right, but the big problem, or how would I phrase it? One way or another, I think people still think that Greta Thunberg would be illegal even though time goes by, and she is 18 if now not older. She probably is older now. Obviously, is you or someone would have this perception that she's still too young because you saw her being too young, and people don't just look different over a few years. Over like 3-4 in 3-4 years they don't change with their looks that much, not like physically, like with the body structure. They don't gain massive amounts of weight. That's not gonna change much, or lose massive amounts of weight. They can dress differently, they can get their hair in a different style, put on different makeup, dress differently. Did I mention that? Get some piercings maybe, but only a little bit. That will make them look a little bit different. That could be a drastic change. Like different clothing, different clothing style. That's a drastic change, but as long as they have pretty much similar hairstyle over 4 or 5 years, people will look the same. So you saw her as she was 14. Now you see her as she's 18, and she still dresses in those. I don't know what she dresses like the famous "How dare you!" When she was wearing like a pink sweater and had a braid, and now she's just 4 years older and has a braid, and still and I'm pretty sure she still has some sort of a pink sweater to wear, because why would she throw it away? Or even if she hasn't thrown it away, she might just have or bought another bigger one, slightly bigger one too. So you might remember her as being just 14, but she's now older. She's older now. She looks similar to when she looked like when she was 14. But she's not 14 anymore, huh? Oh, close. She's not 14 anymore. There's 3 of them here. Here alone. Are they runners or clickers? They're infected one way or another, so I can just shine a light and they won't know. I don't think they're clickers, because clickers are more active, audible. Audacious, you could say, but that's not, I don't think that's the word. This is a museum. This one could see me. I'm not gonna throw a brick at this one. I'm gonna try grabbing 2, 3, 4, 5 and killing him now. Must be a runner then. It's clearly not a clicker. Doesn't require you to stab it with a shiv. So we've got one. It would be best to climb over where Tess is now to get another to sneak up on him instead of trying to crawl in right into his face. I don't know if the guy that we've killed dropped any ammo. But we'll know soon enough. So these things, and based on these things as well, they look like they were 14. They look like when they were 14. But they're 18 now, so now they are 18, but they might look like they're 14. So you know, you don't see somebody's genes, you don't see somebody's melanization. If the metrics say they're 18, just shut up and let them do the adult things. Oh, there's an item here and there somewhere. Apparently, that's activatable. I don't know where their veins. Oh right, I don't think I finished that line of thought as well. I don't know where their veins are blue. Are cordyceps blue? Well, they are blue, but oh right, we need that for progression. We're gonna drag that. It's not a thing that we can loot. The thing is that I just sequence broke the game. That's fine. Grab. Kill him right here. Wait, there we go. Smash him in. And revolver, and we're full as well on revolver. If only we had found 9x19 ammo for our pistol. Maybe something here. Some scissor parts.
Alright.
Those look more like the ones that bit me. They still have their faces.
They're recently infected. Those soldiers must have just turned.
Which means there's more in the area. We gotta go.
Yeah, redhead. Yeah, they're adults. Their brains are pretty much done developing. So they're capable of making rational decisions and be relied on. So they can make their own choices about their own bodies as well. But fucking... This is a painting. This is fine. This is a model. This is fine. This is not fucking fine. Well, I guess this was too big of a picture, so we need to dump the quality of it so that it can be used as a texture. So this is Union and this is... What is this? This is just a British soldier. And it's not that there is a... And it's not that this is a Union. It's that this is the United States of America first flag with the United Nations 12 stars on the blue background.
Here we go.
With this, I've got this. I've accidentally come here to solve the problems of women. Men accidentally solving women's problems since fucking inception. I already mentioned women were a mistake. This is water. This is water. This will not make it easier to drag. Tess, would you like to help? Can't. There we go. Alright. Vitamins done. Where are you going here? You probably want to climb over. Just go and progress. I just want to check this one place with the Humvee. No. We can't climb over that way, can we? Or even Humvee won't help with that. Though it should. It's not too high. No, it's just not allowed to vault over. We're just not allowed. Wasn't predicted, and it's not available. Ah. Let's give it 15 more minutes and I'll probably end it for today, because it's just not like, it's going well enough, right? But what I'm trying to say is that I'm not feeling it. Story direct off. No, it's all level 1, level 1, and level 1. We can't climb any other level, and it's also just one room that we've got access to. Why is it all level 1? It's a museum, but only on the ground floor. Why? Oh, fuck. I hope you're yawning at home as well. There we go.
Climb on up.
But yeah, I mean, I kind of wonder what would be the cutoff for the people who remember Greta Thunberg being 14, and now that she's 18, they still say she's too young to be to be mentioned in a discussion of sex. How long were they waiting when it came to Emma Watson or Natalie Portman? Kirsten Dunst even. She has some spicy scenes as well. And started young too, in the Vampire Diaries or something, with Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt, was it? Actually, she was like a child, like 12-year-old girl that was turned into a vampire, being robbed of the ability to grow, to be seen as a woman, and be robbed of this development. What's this then? CBI, whatever that is. Safety pamphlet. The Centers of Disease Control. It's not CBI. C, B, or I. It is C, but not B and I. Has produced this pamphlet on cordyceps brain infection. Oh, that's what it is. Cordyceps brain infection to increase awareness and prevention of infections. Of course, cordyceps brain infection. 6 syllables is just too much for American brains. So we immediately needed to, well, or maybe English. Let's not single out the other English-speaking world, because they seem to be doing that as well. I think that applies to British as well. They couldn't handle too many syllables. They couldn't handle that many syllables, so they immediately needed to abbreviate it into an abbreviation of 3 letters. It's faster to write, and it is faster to pronounce too, but if there was a W, you would have fucking shot yourself in the foot. And they would, and people will mindlessly just see less letters, so they will say the abbreviation, even though it might be more syllables to say than the full word. Like RNG, random number generator. You know what's a good substitute for RNG? Luck. It's not RNG based, it's luck. See? Instead of 3 syllables, you've got 1. Imagine one of those was the letter W. Anyway. Continue. Transmission. Oh, background first. The cordyceps mushroom is a let's actually read just straight text. Cordyceps mushroom is a parasitic fungi. So is cordyceps plural? Is one cordyceps? It's cordyceps like as in a clade, right? So it's like simians, right? It's a clade, and the name for the clade is the plurality of the next clade within it, the next clades within it. Right, because there are different simians, there are different monkeys. It's like monkeys. It's not a monkey. So it's cordyceps in plural, right? Cordyceps mushroom is a parasitic fungi. No, it's not. The cordyceps are a parasitic fungus. And the fungus is not a mushroom. Mushroom is a species, the one that you eat. So are then cordyceps edible? Are only the spores infectious? Because we've dealt with infected. They even bleed out of the mouth, and Joel doesn't have much problem just choking them out and not caring about their facial discharge, wiping himself off or cleaning himself to not rub that blood into his wounds or eyes or mouth. Yeah, the cordyceps are parasitic fungi that can take over a host's mind and alter its behavior. I don't think it's taking over its mind. So do like ants have minds? Because that's how usually that's what it's based on. There is a fungus that infects ants, and the ant just gets stimulated in its little neural coil to seek light, to elevate, to walk. So it just gets up and gets consumed at the end of a grass blade. Similarly to, but it's not a fungus. But there is a parasite on snails that lodges itself in one of their stalks for the eyes, like fills up their eyes, and that drives them up into the air. And then the host completes its cycle. The snail is snail is eaten by a bird, shut out somewhere else. Some other snail ingests the eggs or something like that. Because the parasite is a worm and it pulses. Awful. Anyway, parasitism, right? Am I right or am I right? Alter its behavior. Yes, that's definite. That's objective and clear, precise. Accurate, that's the word. Until recently, it has only affected insects and some arthropods. Exactly, ants. Insects are arthropods. Like arthropods as opposed to crawfish and lobsters. Yeah, because there aren't many fungi in water, right? I don't know. Not hearing much about the fungal species of sea life. Something like that. Sea fungal species. A new species has emerged with the ability to target human hosts. Again, similarly to growing immunity, to having immunity. It could be just growing somewhere in a jungle and mutating in a population of the fungus somewhere with that mutation until suitable host got infected by them. So it's also not that it just straight evolved into attacking humans. Humans weren't coming near it, and then they got discovered and they were already ready to do this shit. 2 ways to contract cordyceps brain infection are breathing the spores emitted by the cordyceps, contact with bodily that's what I was talking about. Contact with bodily fluids of a person infected with CBI, usually by being bitten. Can they cry? What? It's fine. Don't get fucked by a cordyceps infected person. Incubation. After initial infection, the parasite travels to the host's brain over a period of 1 to 2 ways. So like spores, but then contact with bodily fluids. What does the bodily fluid contain? More spores? I would prefer if it was worded known ways of contracting CBI. Well, you can contract CBI by getting into contact with the spores, and the spores can be airborne from the fruiting fungal body, or floating in bodily fluids of a host, something like that. That would have been better and precise and more accurate. Occupation. In initial infection, the parasite travels. It's a parasite. Yeah, it is parasite. I thought like parasites are bigger life forms than just a spore, and then would just grow on the inside of you. Anyway, weird. Just it feels weird. Parasite travels to the host's brain over a period of 1 to 2 days. That's not much. The incubation concludes when the cordyceps has taken the cordyceps. I'm gonna have to Google that as well. Has taken over all major bodily functions of the host, including fucking and pissing, I guess. Apparently. Do those hosts just shit themselves on occasion, or do they actually straight up opposite? They don't, because they can live long enough to become a bloater, and they need to eat, because fungus is not autotrophic. I was thinking, because heterotrophic means to eat something else, being fed by another, by a different thing. So what would be the opposite of that? Homotrophic? It's not, it's autotrophic. Feeding yourself, not being fed by the same thing, I guess. I don't know if, well, that might be a definition of homotrophic. And cannibalism would be homotrophy under this my little definition here. But I don't know if that functions in the real world actually. Major bodily functions like fucking, shitting, and then also walking, because we need to walk. And still controlling like digestive, what is it? Function and enzyme production. Do they produce adrenaline as well? Do the brains send signals to that organ over kidneys to produce adrenaline to make them more resilient? Symptoms: Stage 1 CBI patients display erratic and violent behavior, lashing out at anyone around them. Eventually the fungus pushes through the host's tissue to allow for the release of airborne spores. Right. Treatment: there is no vaccine for CBI, nor any known treatment to lengthen the incubation period. Not even to lengthen the incubation period. Diagnosis: CBI can be diagnosed using a blood or microscopic imaging test, usually administered against the ear. Within minutes of contraction, the result of this test will come out positive. So this is a little bit of world building where they say, yeah, just microscopic imaging test, that works. And apparently it's pretty fucking accurate, but how that works, just you have the fucking Star Trek scanner tricoder specifically, that's their gizmo. You've got the tricoder and it just scans it and it works. Cool. I mean, it's fucking awfully convenient that you can, like, bite marks are clear enough, that's what you've got in The Walking Dead, but in here I'd say blood test. But why? Who do a blood test in post-apocalypse without electricity, other than to run trucks and alarm signals? Because America still needs to dig for oil, while the rest of the world had their shit has already gotten their shit together. It's been 20 years, for fuck's sake. Someone at least in Europe, someone threw that pizza box out of the fucking hallway. Right? Yeah, fucking deadly infection. Kind of like rabies, only apparently causes building collapse. There's a line somewhere, I think Resident Evil movies, somewhere about infections, where they say viruses don't blow up buildings, something like that, because they get to the real world, I don't know, to the outside, and it's the zombie apocalypse. The zombies are a result of an infection, but they don't even use tools. The zombies don't. So who the fuck blew up cities? Not the zombies, clearly. I don't know what I'm referring. Was it Resident Evil or anything else? But yeah, like that. And similarly with this world, yeah. It's not everything is broken. It's not because zombies did that. It's because of saturation bombing. You've destroyed your own. It's kind of like Matrix. There's a crater. Just a little bit of a bomb A small bomb fell here. Saturation bombing. They destroyed their own world to make the world less pleasant to inhabit by the apocalypse, by the zombies.
Joel,
Yeah, that
over
worked
here.
out great last time. Sorry, I'm just saying.
Yeah, that was a little bit too fast. Joel, over here. What worked out great? Going through a fucking gate. What was it that happened that time? Yeah, maybe we're coming up on the end of my session here. Sorry for standing a long while in one spot, practically not doing anything. But also, I hope instead you've enjoyed my commentary. And with that hope, and you enjoying that, hope we'll see each other in something I play for free. In the meantime, of course, interact with this video and every other video on my channel, preferably by watching. Share it with your friends, subscribe,
I don't hear anything.
Okay, double time.
and if you don't like it, it's entirely your fault.
I know.
Oh, it's zombies. Why do they hear us now? Bang. Got the arm. You didn't get the blood on the inside of you, did you?
You got something on your shoe.
Ah, yeah. Don't lick that, I guess. Yeah. Alright, so we're safe. Why did they hear us now? Where were they? Why did we hear them now?
How do we
For
get out of
drama.
this place?
Let's find out.
Walk. There are windows right over there. We can break them and crawl out. Use punch lasers to accidentally just bust through the glass. Fuck, come on. Drama's happening.
That's what she believes.
Well, how were you bitten? I mean, you must have been somewhere you shouldn't to find an infected in a zone.
Yeah, I'd sneak out. I was in this military boarding school.
You'd sneak out?
You know, explore the city. I was in the mall when I ran into infected.
There's a DLC about
That
that.
place is completely off limits. How the hell did you get in there?
I walked.
had my ways. Anyways, one of those, what you guys call runners, bit me, and that was that.
I see.
There's a DLC about that. There's also a DLC about how Marlene knows her mother. It's called The Show.
Were you with Marlene when you were bitten?
Yeah.
No. I went to her for help afterwards.
Knowing her, I'm surprised she didn't shoot you.
She almost did. Hope she's alright.
I told you. She's gonna be fine.
Oh, she's alright. She's a fucking terrorist and you're in the military boarding school. Don't all schools are now boarding? Can't you rebuild schools? Good thing Europe has its shit together as opposed to the United States of America as usual. They've got oil, however. Meanwhile, the rest of the world has solar panels and nuclear power and electric vehicles. Meanwhile, they can't clear out a fucking box of pizza out of the fucking hallway of an apartment building. Or repaint their walls. They needed to be reminded of the bleak reality they exist in. We won't enter this truck and just drive off, right? Or be driven off as an ambush. That's where we need to progress. Through the door, right? This would just have resources for us to pick them out. There it is. Pills. Pills here! And half an alcohol bottle. That we got. Right, still with the alcohol. Joel's whiskey. She took some of his, asked if he wants his own whiskey, and they both then proceeded to just gently wipe away, just press away the blood on the scratches of Tess's face, instead of actually spilling the alcohol on the rag to clear the wound with alcohol, so that it's sterile. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's apocalypse now and you don't want to catch an infection. Fuck. United States of America, man. They even ruined that child's face. Where's the happiness in her face anymore? They ruined their own fucking game by murdering Joel.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. What are we doing? Parts are scarce. Use the resources wisely. Yes. Shotgun holster. Create an additional whip. Like, he pulled that out as if he already made it. What the fuck? How do we have all these tools? Anyway. Create an additional weapon cross slot to quick draw a second shotgun. Oh, okay. That's not too stupid. I've got 100... requires tools level 1 and we don't have that. Cool. Cool. It's my favorite. First thing that you can do is something that you can't do because you don't have the required resources. So what are these that we are holding? The tools that we don't have? Okay. Reload speed. Capacity. What is this? Short range handgun with high fire rate and moderate accuracy. Oh, that's alright. That's the thing. Mid-range revolver. This is what? Short-range handgun with a longer barrel than the revolver, and this one is mid-range, while this one is just short-range. Man, I hate the video game firearm balancing. It shoots slower, so it clearly shoots harder. No, it's just worse. That's why we don't have pump action shotguns. We want the full auto. It's not like it's not like we've got the single load, special load option with pump action shotguns. You know what I mean? When you can single load right into a chamber, bypassing the tube for one shot of a special ammo when you just really need that slug, or maybe a beanbag, or maybe a fucking flare. I don't know. I don't have a shotgun. You can do that. Meanwhile, if you've got a fully automatic shotgun with a box magazine, you can reload the whole shotgun faster. But when you want to single load, you have to take the magazine out, clear the action, put in a separate magazine, run the action again, and then to come back, do all that process all over again. Pros and cons, but not in video games. We don't get that mechanic at all, ever, anywhere. We do get a top off though. Not like we're not topping off with the fresh mag all the time, with any other detachable box magazine type weapon. Moderate damage and slow reload. High fire rate, moderate accuracy. Moderate damage, slow reload. Inspect. Alright, it's been inspected. Those grips are just a bit... Well, these ones are good, but also, again, the textures are bad because the game runs bad. And I can't do a holster. Like, is this a holster or the tools that we don't have? And that's bullshit. D. Long gun holster. Alright. It's like emoji again. Say the words and then find an emoji for that. It's one or the other. You're not helping. The long gun holster unlocks an extra long gun slot in your weapon cross. Right. The shotgun holster unlocks an extra shotgun slot in your weapon cross. Right. But I don't have tools to make that. What is this? And it just lets that round fly. You don't want to do that. Capacity, fire rate, reload speed. I don't need either of those. Like I said, I'm waiting for a rifle. I should be saving my things. I'm gonna make it. It's always a challenge one. You know what's coming. I'm already saving up for this. You could do one thing for something. Capacity. Capacity would be good because it's 2 more rounds in the mag that you can put somewhere, and the somewhere is in the mag as opposed to your pocket. And it's not too costly either. I think we're gonna craft capacity. Out of all the things, capacity sounds like a good thing. Right. Just make a butt plate for it. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, man. Oh, fuck. Other than the cover the mundane, the fucking... oh, it's gonna require this. The fucking... What you're doing with it is fucking accurate. Hey, that's a prop. Also, it seems like what did I say? Let's say the extension. It looks to me like the extension is backwards. Let's not worry about that too much now, would we? It's already recorded. It's already on stream. My criticism exists. If I'll be wrong, then I'll just never mention that again. But if I'll be right, I'll fucking come back here to tell you all about it. Yeah. I don't think you have to drag that slider in. Revolver... Can we get a bigger cylinder? No. Reload speed and fire rate. No. That's just gay. That's just gay. Reload speed? For 15. Let's go for reload speed, because it's a revolver. That'll be 30 parts, we'll still have a plenty for when we get a rifle finally. Let's do something, right? Let's use that ability, ability, option. Opportunity, that's the word. To actually get something done. Right, we've jumped the screwdriver in because that's the only tool you've got here to work on your guns. And there we are, it's done, we've got it. That's all I need. I don't even want the second cross holster. I can't even do that because I don't have the tools. Cool, that's good enough.
This is good.
Yeah. Capacity, definitely. Reload speed and revolver, whatever. Like, I mean, I gave my reasoning. It's valid and sound. But it wasn't necessary. It's fine, alright. We're gonna cross the door and that's gonna be our goodbyes. We've barely moved anywhere, but hey. But hey, how about fuck you? Hey. Checkpoint. Let's... Oh, hey, look. More ammo that we can't fucking pick up because there is no carrying capacity in revolvers. I want my gat. Making my way down the block with my Glock. Niggas finna get shot. I don't know what finna means. 8 out of 10. Oh, that's the door. And I was thinking we need to find 4 more ammo pieces because we've ended up suboptimal. Oh, it's they're renovating the paintings in the museum, I think. That's what's barricaded somewhere around here. Also, again, great texture. Worth it. No wonder they brought it back for maintenance and restoration and some word I've used just a moment ago. But yeah, to restore it to its former glory of full HD. Fuck me. Yeah. Just AI upscale it. Man, from this angle, from this angle, I don't know what the fuck the painting is about. All I can see is the wrinkles. Oh, right. You found anything? No. So there are 2 doors. These ones should be locked, right? Barricaded. No? Okay. Oh fuck. Are these then? Okay. Okay. A room. See, apocalypse struck. The bombing went on. And someone decided to not take their revolver with them. Silly fools. You think they're still alive? Probably not. That probably cost them their lives. Let's go to the other room. Man, now I need a checkpoint, man. Now I need a checkpoint. If only I could have a quick save instead. Fuck, imagine that. Seriously. No, out of all things. Huh?
Wow, shit! Sorry, that was me.
Tess.
Sorry.
Come on, stay close to me.
That's interesting, because I was fucking rubbing myself against these things. About to you can... Instant replay save that, huh? You could hear them making the rock noise. Rubbing themselves on the table, and I thought, well, I'm definitely, again, interactive environment. I was interacting with the environment. Oh hey, replaceable face. Cool, faces, cool, amazing. That's not realistic. Then I'm rubbing against them with the interactive thing, so I came by to do it again, right? And then she actually fucking destroyed a piece of art. Stupid little slut. You're gonna be bred for this. Fucking gay ass, fucking faggoty ass, fucking woman child. Women were a mistake. And the giant bell, they've got that too as well. I mean, who doesn't have a room? Who doesn't have a bell room, huh? 13 minutes. No new checkpoints still. So this coming from here, right? Man, you know about the bell, right? Yeah. Fuck. If only I had a texture budget. Oh hey, more items that I can't pick. Because we could make a cross holster, but not a bag. If only I could use those rags to sew up a bag. Be carrying more items. That would pay off in the long run, or maybe even actually in a relatively short run too. Checkpoint still no. Man, come on, come on. Nice coat. You could just steal that actually. This is clothes. Have you got clothes manufacturing, or is it all 20 years old? I bet Europe has clothes manufacturing again, and nuclear power plants.
Shit.
What? Not like there are runners or clickers here. There are fireplaces now. Fake ones. Shit what? Shit what? This is blocked. A museum.
An old museum.
There we go.
Some of these things are hundreds of years old.
Really?
Wow. 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 Well, someone tried to loot literature, I guess. This. Boston is in an island, is it? Serapis. Tale of two ships. U.S. Bonhomme Richards. I can't read this, not even if I put my face into it. Not in this texture quality. I don't know if there's a high texture quality that would include legible text. Unlike fucking Dishonored. First and second game, man. I should fucking get back to those games. Like, I've started Dishonored 2 and I have never finished it. I haven't finished it yet, more like. That's more accurate. Hey! Take the cannon. Oh, fuck. Oh, those are cannonballs as well. Those are cannonballs. The red one is the rusty one. What is the second one? What the fuck? Take the cannons and the cannonballs. We can shoot zombies with them. Fuck. Siege of Boston. Man, fuck. I'm learning American history. And I didn't ask for this. I never asked for this. Oh hey, a whole ass saber. How about you take that? How about this one? Or is it like a wall hanger? That would break apart the first swing you do. You know, like fucking... Take both. Take two. This one is like golden too. It's brass, but... I mean... The Warrior Within... If you get... Well, that's not true. The Warrior Within. Prince of Persia Warrior Within. There is a secret Easter egg. Where you can find a saber. A side weapon. A sword. A sword. The sword is like neon yellow. It looks futuristic. It looks like cyberpunk. It looks neon. It's pretty cool. People call it the banana sword because it's yellow like a banana. it's not like it's caricaturally like a caricature of a banana. Like it's very noticeably banana shaped. Like it's a curved sword, but it's not like a banana actually. The handle isn't like the wooden stem of a banana. Oh, it's already collapsing.
Hurry, go, go, go!
Yep. Don't yell.
I'll make my way around. Look, they're here! Tess?
Yeah, exactly. Shut the fuck up, don't yell. Right, that should give me a checkpoint. There we go. And I was saying, oh, banana. It doesn't look like a banana. It looks really very much like a futuristic, very futuristic, cool sword. And I hate that it's a banana sword for some reason. I don't know what retard looked at it and I thought, totally a banana and not totally some sci-fi sword. Not some sort of neon viper blade. So there's that. There are katanas in Silent Hill. Definitely in Silent Hill 3. There are like these Easter egg swords that you can pick up that are better than the other thing in some games. Here, instead, when you've got the opportunity to take a fucking, I don't know, 18th century saber to cut zombies apart, to have more than 4 bars of melee weapon durability, it's just a prop. No one comments on it. No one thinks about taking them. No one tries. Like, that's true. I don't know if it's a fencing sword quality, if it's 100 years old. But sword can be 100 years old and actually be functional still, not rusted through and broken. And if I don't know if they're wall hangers or a real thing, but if it's in a museum and if it's a wall hanger, do you really need like a display case for it? That you would worry about this one getting broken? Just order a new one for $50 if you want a wall hanger to represent your collection. I think those would be actual sabers that you could use against zombies, but nah. No one mentions it, no one talks about it, no one thinks about it. Right. So yeah. Thanks for sticking by. Hopefully we'll see each other again.